I'm Tyler Bridges from Opus, and today we're sitting down with Alexandria, a local music act around Newcastle. Hi!
Hey,
How are
how's
you
it
today?
going?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, just getting along.
Awesome. Thank you for sitting down with us today. As a local act, a lot of people from our audience probably don't know too much about you yet. So, can you tell us what our audience should know about you?
I guess I was thinking about this question earlier because you always get a variety of this question like who are you? What do you do? Like what do you represent as a person? And it's like, well, that's tough. Um I guess the easiest thing is like, okay, well, I'm 22. I'm a local artist, obviously. I probably would describe my sound as like a folk rock or alternative rock. Um, I mostly write about sad things because that's all the emotions pouring out into songs. But yeah, um, I don't know. I guess I've been a local in Newcastle for the last, 4 years, I think. So pretty much becoming a local now. Yeah,
Definitely
just
call yourself a Novocastrian now.
yeah, I think so. Although it's a bit weird when like where my house is halfway between Newcastle and Maitland. So it's technically in the Newcastle like area, but I go to Maitland far more often.
Well, we can definitely at least say you're a hunter girl now, at least.
Yes, that's true.
So, what inspires your songwriting process then?
So I think a lot of it would be obviously like strong negative emotions, which is a bit unfortunate because it means I pretty much always just write sad songs. But yeah, strong negative emotions, stuff like just really strong emotional reactions to events. So like it's usually people that I'm really close to. So like boyfriends, partners, like whatever in that section, family. But yeah, it's pretty cliche. It's mostly relationships, but work with what you've got.
Definitely something a lot of people can relate to as well. So,
Yeah.
you go to your niche too there.
Yeah.
So, with all of the restrictions happening, I know that a lot of the time you do a lot of gigging and stuff like that. So, how have you handled the lockdown, both like musically and non-musically?
Well, thankfully, maybe thankfully, not thankfully. Yeah, I'll go with thankfully. I work a couple of different like jobs technically. So I work at a restaurant in Maitland. So I've been working around the place as a waitress or like sort of entry level stuff at various different places over the last couple of years. And at the moment I work at a restaurant in Maitland. So when the shutdown happened, my restaurant actually stayed open. So I was able to sort of continue getting money and work from there, which allowed me to have a bit of a sense of purpose as opposed to being locked in my house. But yeah, so I've pretty much just been having to just working, and it's also allowed me to work like a lot more and sort of settle into doing more hours and just doing better at my job. And I think focusing on that as well, because even though music's really important to me, the other stuff that I do is also really important. Like I don't go to my job and I'm just like, oh, screw this, it's just a job. It's like I want to do well at it. I want the business that I'm working in to succeed. So it's allowed me to focus on that a bit. But otherwise I've mostly been because obviously there's not been any gigs going, I've mostly been focusing on learning how to record, actually. So I've started building my little nest of music gear and been teaching myself very slowly, because it's a hell of a thing to record and produce and that sort of stuff, like with my own music. So taking the time out of live stuff and just pouring it into, okay, well, what can I create?
Awesome. So you do all of your recording in your own house then?
Kind of, yeah. I'm not actually at my own house at the moment. I'm at my partner's place. This is his studio, and we've been using that for the last couple of days to record. Well.
Ooh,
recording a song at the moment. But yeah, we've been just using his studio because he's already got the soundproofing and stuff on the walls, whereas my studio at home doesn't have soundproofing yet, so the quality is not as good.
Still, that's very handy quality to have in a partner.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, flashing back to before COVID happened, what is your favorite gig memory that you have of like all time?
I think there's a lot of different things that is good about gigs, but I think my favorite one would actually have to be the most recent one I did, which obviously is a while ago now. I think it was in March. I think just before COVID hit, I was playing a gig at the Poorhouse in Maitland with a mate's band, the Dastardly Undertakers. And the best thing about it was just like, so I'm good friends with the guys in the band, and we just had all of our mutual friends from open mics and just work and everything. Just all of them came together to support both of us, and it was just magical having everyone there, and like they're there to see you. They're not there just because of like it's the pub or whatever. It's like they're there to watch you play because they like your music, and it was a really wholesome, really enjoyable atmosphere. Like it means a lot.
That sounds amazing. It's so good that you have such a supportive, like, wide group
to
lean on as well.
Yeah, no, it's amazing because it's like, in the end, when it comes to, I guess, financially supporting yourself and I guess doing well as a musician, it's all about your audience. It's all about the people that consume your music. Like, so like that's the start of it. That's the support that people give you is amazing.
That sounds amazing. Like, I love the music scene. It's such a strong community, especially around Newcastle, isn't it?
It really is.
So are there any big plans for after COVID, like performance-wise? Obviously the Secret Little music coming out too, but are you looking forward to any particular performances or just performing in general?
I think probably just performing in general, I think, but I'm looking forward to, well, I'm recording at the moment, so I'm looking forward to releasing that. Not that I have a planned release date or anything yet, but I'm looking forward to releasing that and getting into maybe putting together like a mini tour or just playing gigs in support of that release. And yeah, doing that. But yeah, mostly just playing gigs again, just getting out and actually playing music to like something other than myself and the walls.
I'm sure the walls definitely appreciate it though.
I hope they do. I just don't get any feedback.
That's true. It's a very silent audience, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Well, you definitely have to keep us up to date and in the loop when COVID winds down a little bit and when you're doing some gigs, and maybe we can check back in with you then as well.
Definitely, that would be amazing.
Okay, so well, now I guess we'll go into our rapid fire round, a little bit of a tradition we do here at Opus. So yeah, think on your feet, you got to answer really quickly. I'm not great at this.
Neither am I. This is going to be interesting.
It's going to be a challenge. All right, let's go. Your favorite musician of all time?
Can I do a 50-50 split? Okay, so my two favorite musicians would have to be Lights. She's a Canadian electro-pop singer. She's really amazing. I just love everything that she does. And the other one would have to be Def Havana. They're a British, well, English alternative band. So that'd have to be my two favorites.
Awesome. Okay, favorite food?
Oh God. A really nice steak, actually. Probably a really nice steak.
That's fair.
Meat in general.
Well, this goes with the steak, tomato sauce or gravy?
Oh, that's a really tough one. Gravy.
Gravy. Best lockdown TV show?
Lucifer.
Oh, yep. Hear that one a lot.
Definitely Lucifer. When half of season 5 got released, I binged it. It was amazing.
Red or green?
Green.
Green. M&M's or Maltesers?
Maltesers, easy. I hate M&Ms. Yeah, I hate M&Ms. You ask me M&Ms versus Smarties, I'd just be like Smarties all the way, 100%.
Ooh.
Don't like M&Ms.
Controversial opinion there. Ooh.
Yeah. It's
okay. Summer or winter?
Winter.
Winter. Ooh, that was quick. Gigs or recording?
There's pros and cons with both. Gigs, I reckon.
TV or movies?
TV.
And I had one other one. Oh yeah, favorite person you went to high school with?
Oh, come on, that's unfair.
That's okay, you don't have to answer that one. We all know it's me, guys. Oh, well, thank you so much for sitting down with us today. I really hope we can catch up again in the future when recording is
that
up.
would be great.
That would be amazing. And we look forward to seeing all that you do. So thank you so much from all of us here at Opus for joining us
Thank you.
today. Bye.
Bye.